But I actually did want to kind of like start off by like saying like I do appreciate Arcade for being the cameraman this entire past week.
Yeah.
You know,
even though it was shaky as fuck.
Shaky.
Hey man, it's a heavy camera. You know, you should know.
So the camera is a bit heavier. I will say that we have the Sony A7 IV. I do think investing into a chest mount would be kind of cool for us, and also give us a little bit clearer of images. You know, we've been filming a lot in the vehicle on the way to our different you know things. Like we went to Big Rusty. We went up to Pennsylvania. We did camping overnight. A lot of cool stuff on the YouTube that we're going to be doing. We're going to be talking about that today. But yeah, I would actually want to like kind of hear your guys' thoughts. What was like the highlight for you guys for?
Well, before we get into that, why don't we talk about like how we first met and you know. So yeah, why don't we just go around the table and maybe talk about ourselves and how we met. This way we get the viewers a little bit of backstory behind ourselves. Why don't you start it us off?
Well, I'm Arcade, and I guess when I was doing Twitch back in the day, and I think we met via Instagram.
Yeah.
Something DMs. Yeah. I don't remember exactly.
He slid into my DMs.
I slid into DMs. Yeah. What are you guys' DMs?
He's like, man, this guy look real cute. I'm gonna slide into it.
And then I think I just started watching the Twitch streams and stuff, and then just went from there. And then we realized we were both in New Jersey.
Isn't that kind of crazy? Like when you really think about it, anyone that plays Call of Duty or any type of game like this, like. Most of the time you're playing with somebody that's on the northeast. You're literally 30 minutes away from us.
Yeah.
And like to like actually 45. Make a friend. Yeah, 45.
Without traffic.
But like to have like that kind of like rare occurrence to happen, and then us to actually like connect. Like think about it, this is a friendship that's been going on for like 6 years now. Yeah. You know what I mean? We met in 2019. 2020 is when we rented the house.
Like right before COVID.
Yeah. Like it was 2019 Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
You know, so it is kind of crazy to think like 2020, 2021 is when we rented the house in Montclair. That was the first time we actually met in real life. Like I said, it's just, I don't know. Every time I think about it, I'm like, what are the odds that, number one, meeting on those servers, right? Super, super small chance. But then number two, meeting in real life and actually being like, you know what, I fuck with this person. I actually can see myself hanging out with them more. That's something that I kind of, you know, really...
Well, in my case, it's like the more I hang out with Six, the more I don't want to hang out with him, though. I told you in the beginning, you do that shit, I'm slapping you in the face.
Better reach over.
But Six, what was your first impression, I guess you can say, of the group, or you know, how did we kind of come across you? Because I know it was in a lobby. Right?
Oh yeah, it was in a Call of Duty lobby, and it was just random as fuck. I think Kenny, I think you were actually streaming when that happened. And then, yeah, I mean, you guys invited me into a lobby, like, and then it just went from there. Actually, you all were the ones that got me into streaming, which I will say, if it wasn't, because I know, Joe, you stream, if it wasn't for streaming, I never would have ever started streaming before, but you all told me to do it all the time. So, yeah, man, just doing that, and like I said, since 2019, so 6 years, I never thought a day in my life that I would have a relationship with people, just meeting them over online and it lasting that long.
I know that it is kind of crazy. Like, obviously, me and Kenny being brothers makes that a little bit easier, or sometimes even harder.
Yeah. How do you two meet?
Bed in the womb. No, but
we're not twins.
Yeah, but I saw your signature on the walls on the way out. No, but like honestly, like even you know, shout out to Blake, shout out to Dyer. Dyer is somebody that's also in this group that I met through college, right? So I've known him for about 10 years now.
You guys will see him a lot in the videos. He's gonna be a regular part of the videos for sure.
And then, you know, Blake is somebody that we met also at the same time. I mean, when we played Call of Duty, I mean, we had so many people at one point that we actually had 12v12s with another group of 12 waiting on the outside of the lobby. Like, do you remember like Search and Destroy?
Custom lobby.
The custom, or 10v10s or whatever.
My favorite moment is still a fucking Infected game we did. Like we did was it on Tram or something?
Don't
like
worry, jumping on the trains.
Yeah, and it was like the nighttime mode. Oh man,
that shit was fun, so fun.
That was amazing.
A lot of people getting yelled at during those games for sure. But I mean, actually, I guess all of this would have not been technically possible
without Modern Warfare.
Without shout out
to Call of Duty.
Yeah. Shout out to COVID.
Yeah. Shout out to COVID.
No, but like being serious, like without Kenny, like you were kind of the link that started all this, right? So you were the first one to stream in 2018, 2017. You know, you met Arcade. You were the first one to meet him. You were the one to also you were streaming that night when we met Six. You know, he's the one that went into your Twitch and was just like, you know, okay, you know,
he never went to my Twitch. He still doesn't go into my Twitch.
Well, you know, that's because you haven't streamed like 4 years now. So
motherfucker's been busy. I don't want to tell you. Starting a family ain't easy.
We all do plan on getting back into streaming too. That's one thing. This whole week, you know, has kind of been like a really nice like eye opener with that too. Is like we're going to be able to start focusing a little bit more on. Sorry, I'm gonna get a little phone call there. We're going to be really focusing on like content creation, not only as a group, but like also individual, right? Because we want people to not only know us as like, you know, this great group of friends, you know, maybe I'm a little biased, but I mean, we have a lot of fun together.
Oh, yeah.
So, but like I said, without Kenny, like kind of helming this whole thing and like starting Twitch and, you know, meeting all these different people, we probably never would have actually met in real life.
Yeah, having us all in like a Discord server all together and shit like that, just keeping in touch with everybody. So like, he was definitely at the helm at that shit. So shout out to you, bitch. You did a good job on that one.
I like the stroking of my ego. It feels nice.
I will say, and that's the thing too, is like expecting stuff from the group moving forward. A lot of group content to come. We recorded a lot. We recorded a lot this week.
A lot that will not make it.
Yeah.
But
a lot.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, there was definitely a lot of things that are going to have to be cut out.
Like every road trip we took.
Every
road trip.
Did you guys notice that? Like I was talking to Six about this last night actually. I was just like, when we went on the road trips, I was like, we can have a whole different segment just called the Road Trip Chronicles or something.
Yeah.
But the only problem is
shit ain't going up on YouTube.
That's got to go up on the hub or something.
Yeah. That shit ain't go. Whoa, hold on now.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, wait.
Hold on. Not because of the scenery, but just because of the words that are said.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think when the camera turns on, everyone has for some reason has less of a filter than when the camera's off.
It is weird, right? Like I feel like, you know,
because some of the shit that we say, we don't even say, like you said, we don't even say that stuff sometimes when the camera is fucking off. But it's just soon as the camera goes on, it's like a switch just flips in our head. It's like just start saying raunchy shit.
I think the reason why is because I think with most like people that are on YouTube and do videos and stuff like that, they try to amplify themselves onto the camera to be more enticing for the viewers. So I think we kind of just do the same thing.
Yeah, especially since we were all just like all doing the content creation thing and streaming, so we all know how that is. So,
you just got to be a more amplified you.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
But I will say another thing I kind of wanted to talk about, like since we're talking about the road trips and stuff like that, what would you guys say from this entire past week, what is the video that you had the most fun making, but what do you think is going to be the most enjoyable for even the viewers? So what do you think is?
When is this podcast going to come out? After we post everything?
No,
because we can't release too much information on the videos.
Yeah.
We could talk about it. I mean,
we can.
Maybe the topics for them. Sure, we can talk about the topics of them. Just don't go into any detail.
Yeah. So I mean, that's what we'll do. We'll kind of talk about that. Now we can go into like some details. We're not going to tell you guys everything. Obviously, there's a lot of like each video is like pretty well thought out, and we had. I mean. Think about it. We were at the psych wall for 12 hours.
12 fucking hours.
Just constantly recording.
And I think the psych wall taught us a lot.
No, it definitely did.
We thought we could pack so much in, but really, we realized how much work it takes and how many everyone's schedule and breaks and all this stuff. It's like time is.
I never realized honestly how like much energy it would take out of me just to do like a video.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like at the end of it, it's just like I felt tired.
Fucking drained, absolutely drained.
I mean, listen, I'll say this. I think the thing that it really shocked me was how much fucking food we could eat.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I felt like we were doing videos, but it was a mukbang the entire time.
Just constantly fucking.
As soon as we got there, we're setting up the camera, setting up all the lighting stuff, getting ready, and then everyone's like, Let's go get some bacon.
Get some bacon and cheese.
Bacon and cheese over here. You know, so it like that was the thing that like was definitely interesting too. Is like when we were doing the videos, like seeing everyone's like when like you can kind of almost tell when someone was starting to get tired.
Yeah.
And then it's like, all right, go grab yourself a slice of pizza, go drink some soda.
Wake the fuck up.
Yeah, wake the fuck up and come back out here. And then it was like, as soon as that camera went on though, it was like everyone flipped the switch.
I'll tell you, for at least for me, even doing the like when I used to stream and shit like that, I don't know, maybe it's just a me thing. I used to be like, even though it was something I did like every day, I was so nervous on camera. But I don't know if it's just because I'm with you, and that's mostly because I was alone in front of other people by myself. And I thought it would be like that on the camera, but I don't know if it was because of you all were there. It was definitely like a thing like I didn't even realize I was on camera.
I definitely think we definitely feed into each other's energies for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to Dyer. He's probably one of the more energetic people in our group for sure. He feeds into a lot of our energy. You know, he gives positive vibes the whole time.
Oh yeah. Can't get him to shut up though.
No, it ain't worth a damn.
Man loves to talk. That's for sure.
Yeah. I do appreciate Dyer, like no fear, like he unprompted, he'll just do the intro.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even gonna ask anybody. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah.
Outro, I'll just do it.
That's definitely like one thing that's good.
Dude, even when we went to Big Rusty, there was that area is super cool. And it was about like a 2-hour drive for us, like from up here. But it was just when we got down there though, like he was talking to the locals, he was going up to the people that were like tagging and stuff like that. Yeah. Like he had no fear whatsoever. He was just like,
none of us was doing that.
No, like that's just, and I feel like we can kind of learn from that a little bit. Is like there's like who cares? We're here to do the content. We're not hurting anybody. We're here to have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree.
I think when we got there, I think we were a little uncomfortable. We're like, other people, what are they gonna think?
Well, we didn't expect
nobody
to be there. Like we didn't know anybody was gonna be there. We thought that place was fucking abandoned. We pull up and it's like fucking a truck full of people on it, fucking riding out and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I mean, when you pull up to a place you don't really know and you see a bunch of like what look like college kids, probably of age, probably not, who knows? But they're all drinking, smoking, having a good time. It's and most of us are, mid-20s, pushing 30. Some of us are 30. It's a little weird coming up amongst like college kids and being like, we're just gonna put this camera out here and this big ass light that brights up that thing bright as hell.
Yeah.
But we were running that at 2%, by the way.
Yeah. I put it all the way down.
Yeah.
The entire time for any nighttime video, that was always 2%. So anyone like when you guys watch these videos, it's kind of crazy. Like another thing that I noticed when we were doing the outdoors shooting was like we had a controlled environment when we were doing the psych wall, right? So everyone could kind of like take their time, slow down, whatever. Like when we were out there and like it was just like we kind of just kept moving and just like coming up with things on the spot. With a psych wall, it was just like, okay, we can plan this, we can do this.
We can cut this.
Yeah, we can cut. Yeah, we can cut this.
Yeah.
Like even when we were leaving, like a beer bottle was thrown at us. I don't know why some of you were gonna deny it.
I don't think it was thrown at us. I think it was just thrown in our direction. I don't think they were actually aiming for us, because if they were aiming at us, that's. I don't know. I guess I
feel like if they were aiming at us, if they were intentionally trying to aim for us, they wouldn't have missed.
Right. It was in our direction. It wasn't like I said.
But that's when we were like, I think it's time to get the fuck up out of here now. These motherfuckers getting a little wild. So let's go ahead and dip. Yeah.
Yeah. But what would you say is your out of everything though? What was your favorite thing? Actually, for you, because like I said, we're all from Jersey. We kind of know the area already. What was your favorite video that we did as a group and why?
Favorite video that we did as a group would probably be the Jeopardy video that we did.
Really?
That I felt like that video was hilarious as shit, mostly because this motherfucker over here sold the shit out of me at least a good few times. You'll see it.
I don't know. I think we were both fucking stupid, for damn sure. It wasn't just me. There's a lot of shit that was on there that I was like, what? I don't even know what the fuck that is. Like all that, I can't even say topics of it. But like there was a big section of that like me and you were like, I don't know what the fuck that is. Yeah. Meanwhile, Dyer's like, oh, I know what that is.
Yeah, it was like a lot of shit. By the way, a lot of shit was done by this motherfucker right here, and there were so many movie quotes. I'm like, what the fuck kind of not to get into much into it, but there was some shit that he was asking. I'm like, how the fuck do you even know this?
I was gonna say, to be fair, like when you see movie quotes on Jeopardy, you're thinking like life is like a box of chocolates.
Yeah.
You had like the most obscure shit. I was like,
I know.
$200. It was like the prize pool for that question, and it was just like it's something that was written in the 50s.
Yeah, I was like,
I was thinking, I didn't want to make it too easy. If it was too easy, Yeah, I don't know. It wouldn't be
You didn't give a fuck about making
entertaining.
it too hard, did you?
I was trying to wear a middle ground, but it's I'm doing it myself. It's my knowledge. I don't know.
No, it's
Hard to know what other people know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say it's definitely the Jeopardy video that we did was I think that probably was, at least in my opinion, was probably the best video that we did. I think
Interesting. I wasn't expecting that one.
Yeah,
that one was a lot of fun. What would you say?
I wasn't a part of a lot of it, but filming. But
from a spectator
from spectators, I think the Uno with the punishments. I mean, I just could. I think the shaky game you're talking about is me just I'm laughing.
Just laughing, yeah.
Like I just find it hilarious.
100%. Yeah.
And everyone's scared as shit. Like Dyer, like scared as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
About the punishments. It was funny.
Honestly, I think like that one I would agree to. I think that one's like the most action-packed one that we have, because like we're like screaming at each other at one point, like
huge bitches.
Yeah. I mean, listen, there was some punishments on there that kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Like I can't say too much, but you're bald in certain sections of your body now.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say to that is like, So I do think that one was really good. My personal favorite, I think, is when we went camping. I think doing the unboxing video. I'm actually like working on editing that now, but it like
they did have some funny moments.
Yeah, that one was a lot of. It's not only that I had fun doing it, but it was super funny too. Like because anything that you get from Temu is just like it looks super good, and then you feel it, and it's like the biggest piece of crap, right? So when we're like messing with this stuff, like you'll see in some of the videos, like they're we do some like hurting each other with some of these items and stuff like that, but I would like to do more of those style videos as well, comparing things, like doing a Temu versus Wish versus Amazon, all this type of things like that, to kind of get a different challenge out of it. Like maybe we do like a 2v2. If we go camping, it's like we each have $100, $200, whatever it is, to spend on these websites to actually camp with.
I was thinking something like that too. We could do like videos about how like I don't know, in some way like compare, like we do like the 2v2 shit, but like if somebody gets the shitty shit, someone gets the good stuff, and just we see who can make do better with either if the team can make better with the bad stuff, or people can make good with the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that would be.
Or they should both be shit.
Or they could both be.
But just different.
Yeah.
What would you say your favorite out of all of them were?
So I don't really have a favorite video, just because I did enjoy all of them. Even like when you guys did the unboxing video, I thought that was just hilarious, and it was like the first time you guys were like on camera together, which honestly was surprising how well you guys took it for being on, for the first time.
Yeah, you take it well.
Oh, sick. I appreciate that.
But like, I don't have like a favorite video. I liked them all pretty much equally. But I definitely had the most fun when we went up to PA. It was just, after everything was said and done, we were done recording, it was just nice to relax, have a couple drinks, a couple burgers, and just sit by the fire and just chill with the boys,
Yeah. That's another thing too, right? Is like, I think we're kind of fortunate to have the availability that we do to kind of do things, right? Like obviously like scheduling things gets a little crazy, but like when we actually do make time, and like I feel like our group is just like, everyone's free, we're down, we're doing it. Like even today doing this, like we hit you up an hour beforehand, and it took you an hour to get here. We're like, hey, we're at the podcast studio, we're gonna be recording today, make it down here, and you were just like, okay, I'm on my way. You know what I mean? So like that's the one thing like about our group that I just love too, is like, as long as everyone's free, we're pretty much down to do it.
Oh yeah.
Which actually kind of brings me to like my next thing I want to kind of bring up too, is like, beyond just like local things to do. I know everyone, like when we were going on these road trips, for some reason we kept talking about Japan, like how we thought like going over to like Japan would be like an awesome idea, like doing that thing, right? This is something that is going to be down the road. I will say that. But what is your reasoning for wanting to go to Japan? Because it seemed like everybody was interested.
I'm a weeb, like anime, Japanese culture. I just, I love all of that. And,
same thing for me. I mean, not as much on the weed part.
Don't you lie?
As you are. No.
Don't you lie?
Not as much on the weed part, but like
we know the real reason why you want to go to Japan. Just say it.
No. I do. No. In all seriousness, I do love exploring different cultures, and also too, I'm a huge video game nerd, and we all know some of the best video games come from like Japan. Japan and shit like that, like all those games. So that's my reason. I love this. I'm a huge nerd. I love the culture too. I love learning about new cultures. So yeah, that's.
Okay.
That's for me,
I mean,
yeah.
what about you? What would you year?
I mean, I'm pretty much in the same boat as Six there, because like I've always had a fascination with like how other people like do their day-to-day like life. Like, you know, here in America, it's just like willy-nilly. And in Jersey especially, it's more like, get the hell out my way, I need to go someplace. But like you see videos online and people talking about Japan and stuff, and they're like very polite people. I just want to experience that, because I don't get to experience here in the tri-state for sure.
Any politeness at all.
Yeah, forget about it. You go to like New York City, it's like you don't even exist.
No.
They'll run right over you.
I feel like the reason why I kind of want to go there the most is like I definitely like anime. I'm not somebody that I can't name animes or shit. Like, but if it's on, I'll watch it.
I mean, you watched My Hero Academia with me.
Yeah, that one I know is like kind of hated on. My apologies.
No,
but,
it's good.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
But
it's a lot of people's first, I would say,
Yeah,
right?
it's some highs and lows.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, to be fair, that was the only one I really watched. Unless we're counting Pokemon. Pokemon was my shit growing up. That's considered an anime, right?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, then good. But either way, like beyond that, like honestly, this might sound fucking crazy, but I want to go over there to see the cherry blossoms. I want to see the landscape of Japan.
You can do that right here in Newark.
Yeah, there's
Listen,
cherry blossoms
are there?
Right in
Newark, Branchbrook Park. They have like one of the biggest like assortment of cherry blossoms.
But that's the thing. I want to go over there. I want to like actually see the landscape of Japan. Like not Tokyo. Like I don't know. We're gonna go to Tokyo. We're gonna go to like Nagasaki, all this kind of stuff. But like I actually want to see like the landscape of Japan. Like if you look up some of these pictures, like it's beautiful over there. And not only that, they have some of the oldest buildings that are still standing. You know, actually going over there to see that stuff, I think would be the big. What's so funny?
I just fucking hit the mic.
Yeah, and also try fugu.
What is
Fugu?
Fugu? What's that?
Fugu is
Is that that thing from the 90s where they were doing the fall?
fushigi?
Oh, fushigi.
No, so fugu is
Fushigi.
it's pufferfish. So essentially, it's the fentanyl of the sea, right? So like, there's a good chance you're just gonna enjoy it, but there's also a really good chance it's just gonna kill you, right?
Kill your ass.
So we're gonna go to a 5-star restaurant and make sure it's not gonna be bad. But yeah, like I said, I think I do.
Maybe you don't call it the fentanyl.
Yeah, I don't know about that. You didn't sell me on it.
Listen, if you look it up, supposedly, like if it's not prepared properly, you are dying.
Oh yeah.
Like
I don't want it. Actually.
I think it's from the ovaries of the pufferfish.
Yeah, ovaries of the pufferfish. Yeah,
Right.
That's what it is. Yeah.
So I mean, what else do you call that? Other than all right, the cyanide pillow. Like
So, what if you get like a male pufferfish?
still probably has ovaries. I don't know how that shit works. I'm not a
male don't have ovaries.
But are you a pufferfish
I'm
expert?
not a pufferfish.
I mean, sea creatures are a little different. I mean, you got what is it?
Seahorses.
Seahorses.
Seahorses, yeah, they get
They're-
pregnant?
Yeah, I think they can like change their gender or something. like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or something like that, yeah.
But like you said, that I feel like that's the reason I would want to go to Japan is like to really experience some of that
You
stuff.
wouldn't see
I would. No, but I would
wouldn't
force you to eat some scorpions.
I'm not eating scorpions. That's not fucking happening.
I tried.
Yeah.
For content.
For
Dude, they got that shit in vending machines over there.
Yeah, they got a lot of shit in vending machines over there.
Yeah. Some not safe for work stuff.
Yeah. Vending machine.
I have seen some of that stuff too. That stuff is wild.
Wild.
And that's the thing too is like I've noticed that although the differences between America and Japan are pretty massive, they are pretty like if you really look at like the stuff that like everyone in America does, it's super influenced by Japan.
Oh, yeah.
Whether it's TV shows, books, movies, maybe movies. I'm not too sure about that one. But like even video games, right? Like when we had Pokemon, they had Pokemon, and like even back then.
Well, they
invented
They had
right.
Pokemon.
So
and
sorry.
brought it out.
When they had Pokemon, we
stole
had
it.
Pokemon. Right. But that's the thing. What I'm saying is like actually did start. It started in Japan, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All right, motherfuckers. All right. Well, basically, like even with video games, I do wonder though. Like, do you think they like fuck with Call of Duty, or do you think America's the only one? Like Europe too.
I think that's.
think so.
Yeah, I don't know for sure. I don't know for
Probably
sure.
not as big.
Not yeah, it's
I don't
definitely
think
not.
so.
I know, of course, in America and another thing in the UK, a lot of UK motherfuckers they play Call of Duty too. That's like pretty like big. I don't know if it's as big, but it's pretty big over there too.
I know Valorant is pretty widespread with everyone plays Valorant. That's one. CS:GO is really massive around the world.
Well, isn't Valorant a like Japan or based company or something like that, isn't it? I thought it was like.
So?
I thought it was Korea.
Where's Riot? I don't know.
Riot?
I thought that.
I know it's definitely not
Korean.
in the U.S.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Really? It's not?
I don't think Valorant was made in the U.S.
Someone leave that in the comment below. Where is Riot from?
Yeah,
and
I never thought about it.
Also, maybe they're not even owned by the same person or the same company right now. It could have been bought out by somebody.
I know one thing that's really big over there. It's big over in the West too, but just not as. It's not considered as good. I know you all don't fuck with it as much. I know Arcade does a little bit, but fighting games out in the West are not as good. They're not as good as they are in the like Street Fighter, Tekken, all that stuff. That is huge in Japan. And looking at when Japan motherfuckers, when they see shit like Mortal Kombat and stuff like that are American fighters, they're like, that's not.
But I thought Mortal Kombat was actually really good though, as far as
in the West. Street Fighter, that's big world. That's big in Japan and worldwide. Mortal Kombat and stuff like that. That's mainly
Capcom
in the
is
West.
also Japan.
Yeah, Capcom, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, since we're on the topic of video games, I know there's a lot of new video games coming out very shortly. You guys want to talk about like what video games you're most excited about that's coming out soon?
I mean, yeah, Black Ops 7 is just I don't know if I'm excited for Black Ops 7 because I thought Black Ops 6 was to be real. I thought Black Ops 6 had started off really well. We played the fuck out of Black Ops 6
Yeah,
together.
I mean, I got Prestige Master on it. And all
That's my fucking.
I played the shit out of that.
Yeah.
Listen, I was on baby leave. I had nothing else to do. I just took care of the kid and then stayed up all night.
But yeah, Black Ops 6 was pretty good. I don't know. I'm like mildly excited for Black Ops 7. What do you think?
Well, I didn't play Black Ops 6 because I was banned.
Yeah, you were
immediately.
banned. I forgot about that. Before you even played the game.
Did we ever find out why you were banned, or did you ever fix it?
Well, I'm lazy. I
fucking cheated.
No, I never got it. It's like, yo, you banned me. I didn't do anything wrong. That's on you. Whatever.
They didn't say nothing.
Fuck it. I'm gonna skip a Call of Duty. Whatever.
So next Call of Duty, do we expect you in the lobby?
Yeah, if I don't get banned, yeah.
Wait.
I don't think I'm buying Black Ops 7.
Why?
Really?
Hell no.
It's going to be on Game Pass, so I think I'm going to have it regardless.
I have Game Pass.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to buy Black Ops 7. I think I might be done with the Call of Duty franchise because...
Really?
Damn. Battlefield's coming up, that's why.
That's what I'm saying. I'm more looking forward to Battlefield 6 than I am Call of Duty Black Ops 7.
Well, hang on, but are they getting released at the same time, basically, like very close?
Battlefield 6 releases in like 2 months.
Yeah, Battlefield 6.
I think open beta is actually going on right now.
Yeah,
we
saw that today when we were looking at shit. Yeah, open beta's out.
Battlefield 7. I mean, Black Ops 7.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah. Next year, I believe. Yeah.
No, I thought you said it was coming up this November.
It's actually coming out. 2025.
It says this year, but they always release their shit in November.
It's crazy.
So.
They're getting Black Ops 6 into Black Ops 7. It's like we don't usually.
Well, that's the same.
Other than I guess Modern Warfare.
I mean, yeah. Normally it's. I feel like it's the Modern Warfares that come out more. Like normally Black Ops. Like it was different with fucking what was the Black Ops that came out that sucked right after
Cold War.
Cold War. Because Cold War was supposed to take a while to come out, but then something happened with Treyarch and Activision.
I think it was because 2019 did so well. They're like, we gotta push.
Yeah.
That's another thing that pisses me off about Call of Duty too, right? Is like luckily they went back to Verdansk, but I feel like they just waited so fucking long, man, that you just lost.
Nobody gave a fuck at that point.
Nobody gave a fuck. Like that's the thing. Not even with Call of Duty either, right? Like there's a lot of companies out there. It's like they make such a good thing, and then they do changes. Like Fortnite, even right, one of the biggest games ever is. They do something great. They add things that people hate. People are literally yelling about it online, and then instead of reverting it back, or instead of being like, you know what, let's just keep OG. Let's keep a server up for that because that's our bread and butter, and then we'll just make changes to this new one. They get rid of that, and then they just keep adapting.
I mean, Battlefield did the same freaking thing too.
Yep. But that's the thing is like, why not keep? If you have ultra success with this thing that you're just releasing for Dance, Fortnite, right, where it's super popular, why not have something where it's like, okay, we're gonna keep this server alive, where it's OG, nothing will ever change. But if you want to see all the new stuff, here's the separate server where everything new that's gonna be coming out is gonna be going up right here. Yeah. So this way, like, if they add something like next week into Fortnite that you hate, you can just be like, all right, screw this, let's go back to OG.
Here's the reason: it's the people at the top that don't actually play the game and that are just interested in the money.
Yeah.
Something there happens.
That's a huge problem with fucking video games nowadays. Is that there's not enough motherfuckers who actually enjoy the video games or play them because that's something that they're passionate in. It's just a lot of motherfuckers are top corporate people and just only care about the money, and they're not like that's not something that they're passionate about anymore.
And they see how much money they're making off of skins and stuff, and that's the way they go towards. Mm-hmm. And the fucking Beavis and Butthead.
Beavis and Butthead.
Every time I see clips, I'm like, what is this game?
I don't know why they put in like cartoon characters with like what they're trying to sell is realistic, and then they put a cartoon character in there. Like it just makes no sense. It started to go downhill for me when they started to put King Kong and Godzilla in it. Yeah. I was like, okay, they're starting to go into movies.
And then we got motherfuckers. Gonna start sliding. We got motherfuckers from The Walking Dead, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. It first started.
At least those are real. Like those
I remember it first fucking started when they added. It was the '80s action hero shit when they added Rambo and fucking what's the dude from Die Hard, John McClane. They added Rambo and John McClane.
I feel like those fit a little bit better.
No, and they definitely do.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
But then they just took it fucking far left, way far left.
I think it's starting to become more like Fortnite now.
Yeah, exactly.
Where it's like now you have Master Chief versus like Galactus. Like it's like, what is going on here?
Well, that's the thing too. Is if you really look at it though, like if you were the owner of that business, right? Can you really begrudge that like idea of like, oh my God, look how much Fortnite made? Because think about it, they had Drake put a skin out. Drake put that on his social media. Yeah. They had Ninja put a skin out.
Nicki Minaj
or Deadmau5, you know, all these, or Marshmello, all this kind of stuff. It's like you have these massive influencers posting your video game and making a disgusting amount of money. Don't get me wrong, they're getting their little piece as well, but it's like as a business, like I get it. I get it as a business standpoint. It makes sense. It just sucks that they're selling
like yeah, exactly. There has to be because I mean at the end of the day, like you know, motherfuckers want to get that bag, but like there has to be a fine line between like not letting that fucking money just cloud everything and just saying like fuck the actual like, you know, the people who are there playing your game and love your game, you know.
Well, I have something actually to ask about that too. Is like right because there is some people that do. You know, they do play the game and they're like actually making the game as well, which I kind of want to talk about the guy Pirate Software because it is kind of like you know, whenever this gets posted, this is kind of just going on now. But yeah, supposedly some deep water with something that he did.
Let's Stop Killing Games. That
no, I forget.
Well, yeah, he had what was it? He went against Stop Killing Games.
Yeah.
Stop Killing Games was a petition that they put out for people to, instead of just deleting a game, they wanted to make like a correct me if I'm wrong too. They wanted to make a like a backup server for it, so they can continue playing the game that they paid for. Pirate Software went against that and said basically like, no, if the game's dead, the game's dead. And you know, he went on his whole rant, and he got in a lot of deep water for that because he's also an arrogant guy that doesn't like to say when he's wrong.
And the petition went like it was dying because he was telling people false information about it, and then when the video came out calling him out, they passed their goal like immediately. It went straight up.
Well, like people actually wanted
to sign the petition.
The petition to actually get rid of that idea of like say or the petition was
for Stop Killing Games. For them to introduce something for it's like in the UK. You have to be in the UK to sign up for it, but.
Wait, why only the UK? Is the UK? Do we not have that going on here?
Yeah, we don't have a lot of
like maybe the petition started in the UK.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
So the petition for the games was like you said to just stop fucking.
Like stop fucking like getting rid of the servers.
Basically, like the crew is what started it. Yeah. The crew, they took the servers off. You cannot play the game anymore. Yeah. And so if you have the game, if you bought the game, there is no way to access any of the content on the game, even though you bought it.
Yeah.
So they took away something that you bought.
Yeah.
Like games that have like an online presence, but also a single player premise. Yeah. Those won't be affected as much. But the ones that are like primarily online, those are the ones that like say for instance like World of Warcraft. Yeah. If that ever like decided to be like, you know what, 30-something years, I think it's time we give it up. Yeah. You know, then they have this petition that maybe now they have backup servers for things so people can still play it, maybe not as big as it once was, but they could still play it.
They can still dip their toes into that nostalgia pool.
Because at least for me and Joey with World of Warcraft, we've spent lots of money on those.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's a monthly payment, and also you got to buy all the expansions and stuff.
What are the expansions at now? $70, $70 or $60?
Oh yeah, there's $70 for the
Yeah.
regular, and then you get like the collector's edition and the ultimate collector's edition, and it gets absurd. You know, they're also in the same boat as Call of Duty with the ridiculous price tags on their in-game content.
Yeah.
Like they just released a mount like not that long ago that was $100 for just a mount.
Yeah.
And that's all you get, but you log in that day that it was on the shop.
Everybody had it.
Everyone had that fucking.
It was crazy. But to be fair, so like this mount that got released into the game was a mount that everybody like. So it's basically a reskin of a different mount. Actually, it's a better version. Now that I think about it, it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
But essentially, it's a mount where you can just activate right then and there an auction house, a mailbox right on your back. You don't need to travel to a main city.
You and I just thought, who owns Blizzard?
Activision.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's an Activision problem.
Yeah.
It's an Activision problem.
You don't think it was happening before that too?
I mean, yeah, Fortnite kind of fucking started that shit with the whole
Blizzard
microtransactions.
themselves.
Yeah, but their microtransactions at first were like WoW tokens. Those were like their microtransactions.
Yeah.
And they had like a little bit here and there for like you can get fairy wings on your character or whatever. But then you had Fortnite come out and they started doing like the trickle microtransactions where they would only release like 4 or 5 skins, but meanwhile there's like 100 skins in the game.
Yeah.
But you only get choices at those 5 for that week.
Can we put a pause in right here real quick and then let him go pee?
I have.
All right, well, sorry for that break. We have small bladder boy over here.
I got the sugar.
But yeah, no. With that being said about the microtransactions, I did want to kind of like touch on that for a second though too. Is like all of us are guilty of it. Him especially.
Okay.
He's like, my wife might watch this. No, but like seriously, like any of us here ever play a game that offers microtransactions where you did not buy something?
Yes.
What game?
Never mind.
Yeah.
I'll say for me, it's a little different because we're like the only games I really paid for were fighting games. And that's a little bit different. They add DLC characters in, whole different new characters. So that's like, I can justify that a little bit more. Paying like $5, $10, maybe $15 for a whole nother character than just like a skin.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit on its own too.
It's one character.
That's
DLC is a little different than cosmetics.
Exactly.
But DLC you can actually play.
Here's the thing. That is bullshit on itself because of Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals is giving you these brand new characters for free and then saying like, hey, if you want a skin with a thong going up the girl's ass, like that's basically all they're doing at this point.
And guess what? I saved my money on the characters, so I spend it on the fucking skin. So there you go. That's how I justify
that
it.
Game has become like Gooner Central.
Yeah.
The skins they come out with.
There's to be fair, I like.
You're the target audience.
No, to be fair, most of the stuff is a lot of comic
book stuff.
Yeah, so they can say it's like, oh, this is like geared toward the Gooners, but it's stuff they've worn in the comic book, so it's like, a
lot of the comic book stuff is Gooner stuff.
And that's true.
Yeah.
But
look at the covers and stuff.
Yeah, and it is.
Just because Marvel put out a like summer special comic one year doesn't mean they have to put it in the game.
Didn't you say that they did a comic like actually just bathing suit, swimsuit?
Oh yeah, like the
modeling.
Like it was like they're like fucking fighting in swimsuits, like yeah.
You watched? Did you read that one?
Hell yeah, I read it.
Anyone here surprised?
Yeah, but paying for cosmetics, like if I like the game a lot, I'm gonna pay for a little because it's a free game in general.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
So,
right. That's what
I'm gonna pay for the battle passes because I think that getting 5 skins for $10 is not that bad.
Right, and listen, I agree with that. But what I'm saying is like Mortal Kombat, all these other ones that are doing DLC where you unlock a character. That shit is probably going to the wayside now because of games like Marvel. And that's why I actually got to give respect to Marvel Rivals because they're kind of trailblazing this path of like, we're going to give you this content nonstop.
Yeah.
Just, float a 10
month.
Yeah, float a 10 or 20 a year every now and then for a skin. You know, we'll make our money that way.
Yeah.
That I like more than like essentially keeping the content from you by locking it behind a pay gate. Like if you were trying to play like, I don't know if Scorpion would be locked or something like that. if he was locked, it's like, okay, that's kind of bullshit. You're going up against somebody that just literally has the money for it.
Yeah, exactly.
But if it's just like, oh, you're going up against Scorpion and he's wearing a hat, it's like, get over it, dude.
Yeah, well,
that doesn't matter.
I see that shit. Well, for Mortal Kombat at least, well, I don't know how many Mortal Kombats are gonna come out. We're like fucking like what 12 deep now,
well,
and
they probably do an Injustice.
Yeah. Which I'm not even gonna get into that. But Mortal Kombat, I don't think they'll ever like that shit's not gonna go away. Then, you know why? Because Mortal Kombat is ran by NetherRealm, and NetherRealm is owned by WB, Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers,
it's
y'all
fucking
some
up.
Greedy motherfuckers. I'll tell you that. Y'all some greedy fucks.
Yeah.
So with them, they gonna always get their money with that shit. But even like with y'all, we're talking about with like microtransactions, like the ones that are justifiable, like are like you said, like the DLCs, like you said, like y'all on like WoW paying like what, like $70.
$70
for and basically, if I'm not mistaken, I don't play it, but like a whole nother like
so essentially when you buy the $70 thing, like the expansion. Damn. Ooh. You spend $70 on the expansion, you are getting.
It's like a whole new game.
Yeah, it's a whole new game.
Yeah, that's acceptable. That's acceptable. Yeah. So
but,
I don't.
I mean, $70.
But then it's $15 a month. On top of that.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Is it 15 now, or is it? I don't.
15.
MMOs are a different case. I don't know.
Well, but that's the thing though too, is like you have games.
Then you have Call of Duty, who came out with that freaking King Kong glove that apparently costs like $100.
Wait, what?
You have to
buy like
individual
4 or 5 like packs in order to unlock it, and then you can buy it after you unlock it.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
and that's a fucked up thing too. Is like that was like an Easter egg. That wasn't something that they advertised. It was like you had to buy a certain amount of things from them.
Oh no, it was advertised.
Was it advertised?
Oh yeah,
I thought it was.
It cost them $100. Of course, they're gonna advertise that shit.
Yeah,
they're not gonna be like, "Ooh, you gotta find a $100 price tag."
No, but I thought it was just like people unlocked it by buying a whole bunch of shit.
No, it tells you like it was in the shop, and then it shows you like the 3 or 4 packs you need to buy in order to unlock that pack.
Okay, I mean, I don't know how I feel.
I
about
do
that
think there's
either.
some after effects. Like if you do monetization wrong, like Mortal Kombat, they started selling fatalities. It's like, and what's happened with Call of Duty, and everyone's really sick and tired of the Beavis and Butthead and the immersion breaking.
It's getting great.
And so if Battlefield 6 does it, it's going to be a problem. People are going to be mad. So
high hopes for Battlefield 6 is what you're
high
saying.
hopes, figuring out a way to do it without cartoon characters.
I might give that game like a month after they come out, like on like full release. I might give it a month. Because their last Battlefield was a little bit of a downer.
It was pretty bad.
That shit came out for like what? Not even, I would say not even like 2 weeks, and then motherfuckers just dropped it. Just dropped it and never went back to it.
And that's another thing too, though, is like what you're talking about right now is like all these content creators that are, like they're broadcasting the thing about Battlefield, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, do they actually give a shit about the game? Or are they just there for the paycheck? I get there's a give and take thing.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a mixture.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I think like I'm just gonna say a couple of streamers, like Burnt Peanut, for instance. His primary game is Escape from Tarkov. It's not really his MO to play Battlefield. Do I think money influenced him to play it? Of course. It's going to influence anyone to fucking play a game. You're just getting paid,
just to play a game.
Thousands of dollars just to say good things about a game. Whatever.
And that's the thing too. I feel like it's more of a thing like you said, like a give and take with it. It's like, if I play this, and I like it, I'm gonna still keep playing it. And if I don't, well, fuck it. I got paid for it. So, like, either way, like, it's a...
But that's the thing. If you go on Twitch right now, every single streamer, whether they're an FPS type of streamer or not, is streaming it right now because there's some sort of money behind it. So it's like I almost feel like it's almost a bad look because it's like when these streamers realize, like let's just say Battlefield's good, right? Yeah. But then when they don't play it on release because they're like, it's not as good as, GTA 5, like there's no way that Summit's going to be playing Battlefield for more than a week when it comes out and then going back to like GTA 5. That's probably what he's going to do. He's going to play it for a week and then go back. Yeah. So it's like all you're doing is you're giving like false hope for the video game and then it's going to come down quick if that's the person that you watch.
It's part of the game now. It's part of the content game. You have to get in early. That's when it's trending the most and it's going to fall off. It's like Marvel Rivals, like 1 million people at launch. But you're not going to keep... There's no way to keep everybody. It's going to go down, and then the most hardcore people that really do love the game will stick with it.
Well, but that's the thing, though. I mean, like, them reaching out to, like Tim the Tap Man, Nick Merckx, all these people that are, like, FPS shooter people, it makes sense. Like, you're going to get honest reactions, honest opinion. Yeah. But when you're, like, branching out to all these streamers that are doing, like like don't get me wrong, like somebody is known for FPS too, but it's like I think that's when you're starting into that sticky situation of like, okay, like who's actually giving?
Well, they're being sponsored by the company,
right? So that's why I think like getting the FPS shooters, the them to do it makes sense because you're getting an honest opinion.
Yeah.
Anyone else, it's kind of like, okay, like I know there's a paycheck attached to this. Like
I think
everyone else,
you gotta appeal to a broad audience, and then the more hardcore people will stick with it.
Right. Yeah. But on to like the next thing that I kind of want to ask you guys was, moving forward, what kind of video ideas are we thinking? Like obviously he's going back to Virginia, right? Mm-hmm. So we're gonna try to be doing like the podcast a bit remote, trying to figure that out the best that we can, and then also still be keeping up with content with me, Monkey, Arcade, and Dyer, and trying to do like a lot of videos still without him here. Hopefully we'll be coming up again in a couple months to get more videos done. Yeah. But what kind of videos are we thinking?
I think it would be fun, because we don't have 6, to get 6 on an iPad or something like that, and we just bring them along.
Bring them along in the video.
FaceTime. Actually, it would be pretty funny.
One thing that
messed up the place we go to is like, oh no, you gotta pay for that guy too.
I mean, one thing that I've always been wanted to, not always. Hold on, let me reel in a little bit. Not always, because I remember you told me about it. I was a little bit on the fence about it. Is the ghost exploration shit? That's something that I've always wanted. Mm-hmm. I think it's really cool, and I think especially with our dynamics and our personality. Yeah. I mean, listen, we do it, and there's something really real there. You're gonna see me scream like a bitch. It's gonna be funny. So I mean, that's something I've always I want to do. That's a good.
I see that, and that's the thing too. Is like those types of videos I did want to do. I kind of want to mull it over in my head a bit. See the. I guess like I said, it's a give and take thing. Like what's the risk versus reward that you're really doing there? Like I don't know. I'll think about it regardless. Like that's something, like I said, I originally wanted to do, and I do think we're gonna end up doing it because obviously there's big hopes in for this channel. We have a lot of people that do different types of content, and with the group channel. With that being said, is like we do hopefully in the future plan to do videos with other groups. Like obviously one of the big there's a big milestone one, right? Like being with the boys in a future video. Like we have nothing right now, but this is something I almost want to like manifest into the future. Is like eventually we're gonna be doing a video with the boys, and then I'm gonna pull this clip up and I'm gonna flip all you guys off and look at me like I'm jumping the gun. Yeah. So yeah, I think, like I said, we have a lot of cool stuff coming. Did he just do the tongue thing?
I did. I just.
Like I said, we have a lot of cool stuff coming. Cool. We're gonna be doing a lot of video game content though too. That's what I'm excited for the most. I think 100%. Is moving forward.
Yeah, I got a couple games in the chamber that I would like us to play. 100%.
What are we thinking for some of the upcoming ones that people can expect from videos?
Well, I would hope for Grounded 2. Grounded 2. I mean, I played a little bit of it already by myself. It's good. It's great right now. I mean, right now they're releasing a little bit at a time. It's not a full game yet, but they definitely got enough content in it now for us to get a good video out of it. It's gonna scare the crap out of you. That's for damn sure.
It's not that bad.
The spiders?
Oh.
I don't.
Yeah.
The first Grounded I played, those spiders.
That might fuck me up then.
That's another thing that we did too that we completely forgot too. I don't know. We're probably gonna have short form content for it, but we went to Sandbox VR.
Yeah.
Hella fun. Honestly, anyone that's in the area like Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, I think there's a lot actually in Jersey and New York for Sandbox VR. You got to go check it out. It's not like we're like sponsored by them or anything.
Sponsored by Sandbox VR.
No, but like I said, it was a lot of fun. Definitely go check it out. I think they can go up to like 6 people. I think she said.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it was
a bunch of different games too.
Yeah.
We did the fantasy one, right?
The fantasy one, where we had to play as like mages, knights, stuff like that.
Yeah. Sounds fun.
But any last notes?
Idea for the games? I think we should go back to 2019 Modern Warfare.
I think you should kiss my ass.
No, I think it really was something special. Like now that there's distance, I think I have more appreciation for 2019 because Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, they just I don't know.
I feel like we should
It's got that pre-COVID air in it.
Yeah. For old times' sake, we go back and give it a bit, blow the dust off that motherfucker. No.
I'd be down. I'd be down to give that a shot again too. Why not?
Yeah.
But any last notes before signing off?
No, I'm just.
No.
Yeah, I think this week was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the next time you come up. We can, definitely plan some more stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely do this professionalism of podcasting again for sure.
Yeah. Honestly, and I want to say, shout out to. Hold on, my bad. We're gonna retry that because at first I was like looking at his head, so I was like, why
Bravery Studios.
Yeah. I do want to shout you guys out. But honestly, shout out to Bravery Studios. This studio setup is awesome. They actually have another studio that's right next door, which you didn't even see yet. No. So we'll show that to you. Yeah, we're definitely gonna probably do one in there.
It's got the casting couch in there.
Yeah,
I know you know all about that.
No, that one's really good vibes. This one I just kind of wanted to do the first one in because I don't know, it just felt right. Yeah. But like I said, shout out to Bravery Studios.
You know what it was? You know why it felt right? Brick wall. What does he have on his stream?
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
brick wall.
Brick wall. The brick wall background.
But yeah, super great. Awesome getting to meet you, by the way. Like I said, check out Bravery Studios in Jersey if you ever need a studio space. What else do you guys do? Videography. Okay, pretty much anything studio related. You guys can pretty much come here. It's in Garfield, New Jersey.
Or if you're looking for an easy impersonator.
Yeah.
But like I said, we appreciate y'all. We're going to keep our socials linked down below. You can see individual content moving forward. I'm going to be doing a lot of video game stuff with the boys. Obviously, I think we're all going to be doing that. We're going to be posting more individual content moving forward. Live streams. Awesome. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. I think this was a lot of fun, and I am excited for the next time you come up here. This way we can do more videos. Make sure to sub, like, comment, tell your grandmother about us. Sign out that way every single time. But until the next podcast, boys, I appreciate y'all. Much love, and we'll catch you later. Peace.